everybody, it's Kenji from RIICHI Mahjong Central and welcome to the RIICHI NOMI Open 2022 recap video. So if you watched one of our previous videos, fortunately I did register for the event, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it due to work scheduling. So we still wanted to cover the event. What could we do? We couldn't get the day off, we couldn't go. What were the options? So I asked some people, asked around. I also asked Claire, one of the main organizers for RIICHI NOMI, and we were able to find a player who was able to cover the event. So yeah, without further ado, Andreas, take it away.
Hello everyone, my name is Andres. I live in New York. I'm a member of RIICHI NOMI NYC. And due to Kenji being unable to come to this event, I will be doing this vlog on his behalf. So I'm sorry if my quality of video is not as good as his, but I'm gonna try my best to document this event and share it with you guys. So as for me, I've been playing Mahjong for about 2 years. I started when the pandemic started and we were spending too much time at home. I discovered Mahjong Seoul through a stream. And then I got so addicted to it, I learned all the yaku. I pretty much learned from scratch on Mahjong Seoul. And nowadays, many thousands of games later, I was able to peak at Saint 2 level. I have D rank down to Saint 1, but Saint 2 was the best I ever got. In terms of IRL play, I'm very fortunate to be a part of RIICHI NOMI NYC. I'd say this is one of the best places to play Mahjong in the US. I know there's a couple of good places in California as well, such as La Palm, where Kenji's a part of, and PML, as well as other random Mahjong clubs throughout the US and Canada as well. But here in New York, we have a wonderful club, and I am so proud and happy to be a part of it. And this is our very first major tournament that we are holding. And we capped it at 80 participants, and we did get 80 signups. I think a few of them have had to drop because a few people got COVID. There seems to be a new resurgence of COVID, unfortunately. But we did get 80 signups. We'll see how many actually show up the day of, but we do have some substitutes on standby in case it's needed. I'm very fortunate to live just a couple of blocks from the venue itself. This is my humble home, and I'll show you guys my auto table. I love Mahjong so much that I got this tiny apartment, this tiny studio apartment in Manhattan, and the center of it is this auto table. I don't need anything else. I just need an auto table to play Mahjong and host Mahjong every, once a week or something. And I'm very happy living here. And I don't want to say I moved to New York because I used to live in New Jersey during the pandemic, but I don't want to say I moved to New York solely because of Mahjong, but it was one of the main reasons. I also love New York City, so me becoming a part of RIICHI NOMI New York City was just, I guess, the last incentive I needed to finally move out of my parents' house in New Jersey and get my own place here in the city, where I am so happy and very fortunate. Okay, so it is the morning of the tournament and we are en route to the venue. Here's the tournament organizer wearing official shirt. I'm excited. This is just gonna be my second ever big tournament. I went to Montreal just a couple of weeks ago, and now this is like a step above this because the Montreal one was 24 players and this one we have 76, so it's like 3 times the size. Only 2 weeks after Montreal, so I'm very excited to see how different it will be with that many people, but also I'm really excited and I can't wait. One of our new club members from Long Island actually offered to bring his auto table for the final as well as for free play. So we're gonna meet him. Right now it's about 8 a.m. The tournament starts at 10. So we have about 2 hours to like finish setting up or whatever. There's plenty of time, and we'll wait for some of the other staff to arrive and carry this thing upstairs. Hopefully it'll be an easy process. The auto table has made it. Luckily, we could get a little wheel truck to pull it.
So first of all, we want to thank everyone here for coming. This is the first time RIICHI NOMI has held an open tournament, and we are excited at the huge turnout. So thank you guys for coming from wherever you're from, all around the world and country. So thank you guys all for coming. All right, and one more round of applause. This one is for everyone who lent us a set and mat to be used at this tournament. We don't own all these sets and mats ourselves. They were lent to us by the wonderful members of the club and even from people from Canada and around the world as well. So thank you guys so much for lending us your materials. We will take excellent care of them. It's not possible without you. All right, so to the important stuff, the tournament. Day 1 will be 2 games and then lunch and then another 2 games. Day 2 is 2 games, lunch, and then everyone plays an additional 2 games. And then the top 4 players, they play their final game. So that's the 9th game overall just for the top 4 players. Everyone plays 8 total, other than that. So the first 6 rounds are going to be scramble, just random scramble, and then there's the cut. The top 16 players in cumulative score move on to the semifinal round. Their scores are reset going into the semifinal round. And then they go into 2 hanshans that are seeded. The top 4 cumulative scorers from the semifinals move into 1 final round with the scores reset again. And that's how the final prizes, as you can see up here, some excellent trophies are going to be determined, and they will be played on the awesome scoring auto table, which was brought by Chris. Thank you, Chris, from Long Island. We appreciate you. As a side note, the auto table will be available to be played on during the free play period, but just make sure there's no eating or drinking at the table, and if it gives you an error code, you get a staff member or Chris to come take a look at it. Don't try to unjam it yourself or anything like that. So be respectful of the property. Much appreciated. Okay, more information about the tournament. Not all of you will make the cut to top 16. So if you don't make the cut to top 16, you're going to be similar if any of you were at the Rochester tournament in the past. What will happen is you will be locked into a bracket of 4 placements based on your cumulative score at the end of the 6 hanshan cumulative. So for instance, there'll be one table that plays the players 17th place through 20th place. So as I was saying, so you're put into the brackets by your placement, and then you play the last 2 hanshan with the same people at that table to determine your final ranking in between the 4 spots that you're in right there. Additionally, the top player at each little table will get a little prize. You didn't make the semifinal, so it's not very much, but there is something little to congratulate you on how you've done. There will be trophies for players 1 through the top places 1 through 3. There'll be medals through top 8. And furthermore, there's a few other prizes. There is a movie prize, which is an East Coast tradition of giving a prize to the next to last place player in the overall cumulative rankings. And finally, we also have the Julian Amano Sportsmanship Award, which is for, and this is something you can take note of now. There will be voting after the 6th hanshan tomorrow, but if you see people playing in a particularly good sportsmanship type of way, taking things in good grace, maybe they dealt into a Baimon and it didn't bother them, that kind of thing, keep note of that, and we will be voting for the player with the best sportsmanship tomorrow.
Hello everyone. They're making us all be quiet inside, so I wanted to go outside and give you guys a little bit of a tournament update. So round 2 just ended. So I'll let you guys know how it went. Round 1, I got extremely lucky. I won like a dealer Baimon followed by a dealer Haneman, and then I won a regular Baimon afterwards, and then a Mangan after. So in the end, I ended up with the highest score out of the entire room for round 1 at plus 80.2. So that put me in the lead for round 1. However, round 2 was a little less spectacular. I didn't deal in much, but also couldn't get any hands either. So I just pretty much folded a lot and got a small third place. It was minus 9.2. So that's where we're sitting for round 2 at the time. So 80.2 minus 80.3 minus 9.2 puts me at 71.1 is where I'm at, which is a good place to be after round 2. So I'm just gonna keep it up and try to not get any terrible scores that would tank my very good round 1 score is my plan. So right now, after round 2 is a lunch break. They have some food upstairs in the venue, some salad and stuff. I'll take some footage of the food that's available, and I'll see if I can talk to some people on camera and get their opinion about the event.
Hi, my name is Michael McLeod. I'm currently operating out of Toronto RIICHI, and I'm really enjoying myself at the club in New York City. I'm glad there's another one after those two past tournaments that's gone up 3.
How were the first 2 rounds?
Oh, the first 2 rounds. The first round, I kind of regret maybe not being a little greedier. Or no, I was being too greedy because I had a closed hand with a Conchan weight with a 1-3, so it could have been RIICHI door 5. But I don't want to do RIICHI door 5. But in the end, I shouldn't have opened the Dora for trying to go for Tanya, because then now no one's dealing in. But the second round, however, I just, I really dug in, and in my East 3 dealership, I went for 7 repeats.
Wow.
And eventually, and with 4 minutes remaining, it moved to East 4, but I got to end with a score of 87,000.
That's insane.
300?
That's almost as good as my first round score. I actually checked and you're in 2nd place now, so congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm Eric. I'm from Claremont, Orlando, Florida group. I used to live in New York, and I wanted to visit also and play Mahjong here. And I was really surprised by lots of people coming from different regions, different countries. And it's been really a great experience, and I love the city, I love the atmosphere and all the people that are enthusiastic about Mahjong here, and I'm glad to play.
Hi, my name is Rachel Halpern from the Pacific Mahjong League out in California. I did decent, I ended positive, the tournament was pretty fun.
I am Amy Gu. I'm in the RIICHI Nomi NYC club. And I'm based in New York, but originally from Boston. Yeah, I was so excited that we're holding such a huge in-person tournament. So that was the best part, honestly, seeing all 20 or 19 tables set up. Yeah, and I also did decent. Kind of waiting for the standings right now to see if I made it into the top 16. So we'll see.
I'm Andrew Freeman from Hammer Girl in Rochester, New York, and having a great time at the RIICHI Nomi Open. It's been phenomenal being able to meet so many people and put so many faces to names, and of course just play lots of awesome Mahjong.
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from the Pacific Mahjong League Club, all the way over in NorCal. The RIICHI Nomi Open has been a lot of fun so far. I've never been to an event with so many people at once. It's an exciting venue. It's a great place to wander around. A lot of great energy, and it's very interesting to see all sorts of different play styles from people from different clubs. So, been a great challenge. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in the middle of the pack, but I'm going to try to make something big happen in the finals. So,
all right,
I encourage you all to try out next time.
So, staffing a tournament with as many players is, of course, a pretty big task, but we do have a lot of staff on board. We have 3 judges. Also staff the the USPML NA Open. So that was like a lot of people, so I have a little bit of experience. It's not so bad. We had to make some interesting calls, like a really interesting one that happened like this hanchan, this final hanchan going to after the first cutoff was there was a double roam, but one person chamboed. And so the ruling was, a chambo is basically when like the game is like unplayable after, right? So what we decided was just the first round would work, and then the chambo just we acted like it didn't happen. And so yeah, that was like a weird like edge case that came up.
Hi, my name is Max Suddendorf. Online, some people know me as Light Pink Yoshi. I'm from the Greater Cincinnati RIICHI Mahjong RIICHI Club in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm just super glad to be here. It's a great experience playing this tournament. I was lucky enough to actually make it in. My flight was canceled last minute, so I made it into the venue 5 minutes before start on day one. But we're playing a great tournament. We're having a good time. It's nice to meet a bunch of people that I've been playing with online for the past few years, and I'm really excited to continue making friends and continue playing Mahjong.
Hi, my name is Lena. I'm from Austria.
And I'm Florian. I'm also from Austria.
So far, I really love this tournament. There's great competition. There's people being nice to each other. The food is good. What else there's nothing to complain about.
So what inspired you to come all the way from Vienna?
I mean, we have a friend that lives here, Luc.
Okay.
So we decided to go for the tournament, visit Luc, and see a lot of New York.
I don't know if that door is open right now.
Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 and we're heading to the venue. I'm running a little late, so I'm not gonna record a lot while I'm walking. I'm mostly gonna like speed walk my way there. Overslept a little bit. My trusty partner and tournament organizer, Claire, has gone on ahead of me because she needs to be there earlier than me. We overslept through 2 alarms. I feel great though. I slept like 8.5 hours. I really needed it. First night didn't get enough sleep, but today I did. I'm well rested, so hopefully that plays a part in a successful tournament day today.
Not everyone is associated with like.
Alright, let's knock out into the hallway to give you guys a tournament update. So round 6 just ended and I got first place, which is huge because I was, after my first hanchan, which was a really big win, I kind of like stayed steady while other people caught up. I got like 2 third places and a second, so it sort of cancelled out. But I'm happy to get another good score. It wasn't massive, it was a plus 39.3 compared to the plus 80 that I had on round 1, but like it's huge, it makes a really big difference. There's only one more round before the cutoff, and there's going to be a cut to top 16, and so I hope that with this score I'm able to make it to the next round. If my position is solid right now, maybe my plan for the last round will be just to not deal in and just get a small score, and then hopefully that's good enough to make the top 16 cut. We'll see what happens.
I want to thank everybody for coming here from all around the world, whether you're a train ride away or a plane ride away. We couldn't have done this without you. We love seeing all of you, and thank you so much just for being here. All right, we will start with the side table prizes. First off, Michael Wang. David Cabrera. Moku O'Connell. Soko Kubota. Kevin Ng. Julian Amanda. Toshi Matsuhashi. Arthur McAnally. Luke Deborah. Dustin Fry. Andre Carnera. Tucker Dowell. Charlie Good. Aldwin Gordola. Christopher Lowell. And now we move on to the awards for sportsmanship.
All right, Julian, would you like to come up?
Honorable mention for Madeline Smith. Andres Hernandez. Marie Gilbert. Evelyn Cordula. And the first ever Julian Amano Award for Sportsmanship goes to Takahiro Sakura. And now, what you've all been waiting for, Top 8 finishers. Coming in 8th place, Alon Scher. 7th place, Brian Seng. 6th place, Justin Chang. 5th place, Dishan Wang. Coming in 4th place, Andres Hernandez. In 3rd place, Sylvie Brunel. Coming in 2nd place, Takahiro Sakurai. And the winner of the 2022 RIICHI NOMI Open, RIICHI NOMI's very own. She has conquered Australia. Now she has conquered her own backyard. Amy Good. to all our staff, especially our fearless leader, club president, and organizer, Claire Pozniak. Thank you all very, very much for coming. We may be posting a survey online. Please help us make this next year's tournament even better by giving us your absolute truthful feedback.
Hello everyone, just some closing thoughts. It's now the day after the tournament. I got to sleep in until 1 p.m. I really needed to catch up on some sleep after such a hectic weekend. Overall, I'm very happy with how things went. As you may have seen, I got 4th place, so I got to play in the final table, earned myself this cool medal that says RIICHI NOMI New York City, and then on the back, 4th place. I'm very happy with how things went. The final table was so close. Going into all last, it was truly anyone's game. It must have been so exciting to see from a spectator's perspective, because it was truly anybody's game. And then we were all pushing so hard in all last, because any hand would have done it for all of us. So I was Ishan 10 for Pinfu Tanyo Dora 2, and if I'd gotten that Tenpai, which I checked the wall after, and I would have gotten Tenpai that same turn where the game ended, I would have just damaed for the Mangan and it would have been enough to get 1st place. But Amy beat me to the punch, and she run for 39 and she won the tournament. But it was so close. The difference between 2nd and 3rd was 100 points, and I believe there was only a couple thousand points difference between 4th, which was me, and 3rd and 2nd as well. So it was truly an extremely close game. It must have been so exciting to watch, and it was very exciting to play. Shout out to everyone who made this tournament happen. Shout out to every player who traveled from really far distances to make this happen. And I want to give a shout out to Chris from Long Island, who with his dad brought his auto table all the way to the Upper East Side Manhattan to only for the final table, because it wasn't used for any other round in the tournament. It was only used for free play both days, and then for the final table, which honestly, thank you so much, Chris, if you're watching this. And thank you to Kenji for allowing me to film this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'd be happy to do it again in the future. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this coverage of the RIICHI NOMI Open. Bye-bye.
Great, Andres, thank you so much for covering the event and all the videos that you were able to send us. Editing was easy. Thank you for taking the videos. If you guys are interested, maybe we'll do something like this more often. I can't physically go. Maybe we'll have a new RIICHI Mahjong Central reporter out there working for us. But yes, thank you, Andreas, once again. Congratulations on becoming one of the finalists, and congratulations to Amy to win the RIICHI NOMI Open 2022. Congratulations. So that's the end of the RIICHI NOMI Open video, but we do have a small announcement. This studio, the RIICHI Mahjong Central studio, I think we've been here for about 2 years. Unfortunately, we're gonna move. So we're gonna move. Not sure if it's gonna be a downgrade. I'm hoping it's gonna be an upgrade, but yeah, we will be moving. So this is the last video you'll see here in this studio. That's going with us. The auto table will be going with us, so it's not goodbye there. So next time, we'll still be uploading videos. Most likely, you'll see more, narration stuff, similar to our recent RIICHI Mahjong monthly episode, where we will be still filming, but we're going to be voiceovering. We're still going to be covering the news. We will be doing a few more projects, a few more fun ones. It's already, it's already close to the end of the year, so we have to follow up. We got to finish all our current projects. So yeah, next time you'll see us in the studio, it should be the new one or our mobile RIICHI Mahjong camper, one or the other. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you to this studio. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you in the next one. Keep on reaching.